Hi everyone, I am back with Virgo's reading. Virgo, your reading got cut off, and I want to make it clear for you. I already have some cards down out on the table. I was doing clarifiers when it cut off, okay? I'm going to begin with the first card that you got was temptation. So there could be something or someone or a situation, right, that's trying to pull your attention or get your attention, okay? There could be something that you need to avoid here with temptation. There could be something that you need to realize that it is just to get you out of your peace, out of your stability. Whatever is happening around you, someone is trying to take you out of that, okay? Someone is probably trying to cause up or bring up problems or issues, but you need to be strong. You need to have patience. You need to be in your emotional stability in order to overcome this temptation, okay? Because I do feel like someone is trying to tempt you, get you out of your stability, get you out of your peace. Someone wants to cause havoc on you so that you can feel imbalanced, okay? We do have the card of patience here. Patience is telling me to have patience with the process that's happening, even though you see that there are people who are trying to manipulate, right? Have patience with time. Have patience and don't fall into anything that is tempting or fall into arguments or disagreements. Be patient, okay? Pull yourself away from arguments and disagreements if you can, especially if it's something with coworkers, family members, even in a relationship. Is pulling away and not letting it get the better of you, okay? Because that's where you're going to find your happiness. You find your happiness when you have patience, when you hold on to your stability, when you don't let anything that's happening around you get the best of you, okay? And that's how you're going to find your happiness. We do have the Nine of Waters in reverse for you here, Virgo. So the Nine of Waters is the Nine of Cups, and it's telling me that you need to find your emotional stability within yourself, okay? Sometimes you let outer situations that cause havoc on your happiness create imbalance in your emotions, okay? And you need to find that strength and that stability, right? That you have within yourself to not let outer circumstances, because I'm getting a lot of messages of outer people, outer circumstances, or someone who's coming in to cause havoc, okay? And you have to remain strong within yourself and your emotions and realize and not let it get the better of you, okay? We do have justice here. So once you do balance your emotions out, because that's what you need to work on, and that's where the transformation is going to happen for you, Virgo, is that you start to balance your emotions and you start to rely on yourself, right? On your self-worth, on you, self-love, and you start to build yourself up. Then you're able to balance things out and have justice in situations or with people or things that are trying to tempt you into arguments or disagreements, okay? After that, we got the messenger of fire. So the messenger of fire here is telling me that someone wants to start something. You see this girl, look at how she looks. She's all in her own energy, kind of looking like she's going to cause trouble or problems, okay? So for me, I feel like in your reading, and it came under the temptation card, there could be someone who's trying to cause havoc, okay? Or cause a situation, whether it be at work, whether it be home, family, whatever it is. There is someone, some energy, something trying to cause havoc and tempt you into getting out of your stability. Don't let it, okay? That's why you need to build your emotional stability. Know that you stand firm within yourself and you don't need outer circumstances to keep that stability. You are the only one who can control what's happening emotionally, okay? After that, we get the Two of Wands in reverse. So your Two of Wands is planning or thinking. You're not really focused on the future. You're more focused on the present, and you're not making a choice, meaning you're not making a choice to fall into these games that people play to get you out of your peace, out of your stability, okay? We do have transformation here. The way you're going to find transformation is to find the happiness within yourself. This is a woman here. You see her. She's off into herself, feeling self-fulfilled. She doesn't need any outer circumstances to bring that happiness, love, and joy to herself, right? So this is transformation under that, meaning this is some part of you that you need to work on so that you can build resistance to people who come in trying to manipulate, okay? Whether it be at work, but I do see there is an energy here trying to manipulate with your inner peace, okay? So this is what's happening for you in December. I did get clarifiers to begin. The first clarifier I got was for the temptation card. Why is temptation here for Virgo? And what I got was the Six of Cups, past situations, past things, maybe feeling nostalgia about something in the past, maybe feeling nostalgia about home and family and trying to balance things out, right? And being tempted to manipulate, maybe do over, underhanded things to get your way. But what it's saying here is don't do it, and don't let anyone else create that type of energy when it comes to home, family, or when it comes to your stability, okay? So someone is trying to tempt you, maybe trying to start rumors, maybe trying to start rumors about you or your family or your home or your family, okay? Maybe someone is trying to intervene. Maybe someone at home is trying to start arguments, and you're going to be, very firm in yourself, and you're going to be like, I'm not letting myself get pulled into this, and I'm working on me. I'm working on my emotional stability. I don't have time for pettiness, because I do feel like there's pettiness coming in. And if it's not home and family, it could be work. There's some pettiness there, and you needing to be grounded and not letting it get the best of you, because that's where your transformation is going to be at, okay? So I was doing clarifiers when your reading got cut off, so I'm going to continue. Why is patience here for Virgo? Why is patience here for Virgo? Okay, one card fell to the ground. Let me see what it is. Why is patience here for Virgo? Patience is here due to the Nine of Wands, having boundaries, with people, situations, and things around you, and creating boundaries. You don't have to tell people you're having boundaries. All you need to do is reflect those boundaries that you have, so that other individuals do not cross them, right? So Nine of Wands is having boundaries and knowing your worth, and knowing, hey, I'm not allowing certain things, even if you have to step into the darkness, or step into, because I see someone moving from the light to the darkness, but being guided intuitively here. So meaning sometimes we have to go through things to realize, hey, I need to have more boundaries, or I need to uphold what I'm going to let through and what I'm going to allow. All right. It's about upholding those values, even if at times people may see you as being, stubborn or stuck up. No, I'm upholding my values, because I don't want to be pulled in, and I don't want my emotional energies to be affected by what other people do. So now I have boundaries, so that you understand how far I'm going to let you go, right? Or what I'm not going to deal with. I feel like this month you're going to not let yourself be pulled into the pettiness, or let your emotions get the better of you because of it, because there is someone around you or situation around you where they're trying to be a little petty, or trying to start arguments to get the better of you. And I feel that that's where your transformation is going to happen, because that's when you're going to stand up and you're going to be like, I'm not even paying attention to you. I have my boundaries. You cross the boundaries and I'm blocking you, or I'm focused on me. I'm going to be focusing on me and not being bothered with you, right? Don't let anyone, rattle your emotions. Why is Nine of Water here for Virgo? Nine of Water here is due to the Knight of Cups. Really working on yourself, self-love, nurturing yourself, and bringing forgiveness to situations that have been difficult in your life, or situations where you felt overwhelmed, right? And bringing peace there. But as, also not allowing it to happen to you now. It's almost like, I'm not allowing this. I'm not allowing people crossing my boundaries, and I'm not allowing or letting my emotions get the best of me. Knight of Cups is very stable, firm, right? Knight of Cups is the type of energy that watches and sees, who is being real, who's not, and where they need to have their boundaries, right? And it's also about self-love and working on yourself, working on you, and working on your own emotions, okay? Why is the Two of Fire in reverse here? Why is the Two of Fire in reverse here for Virgo? Why is the Two of Fire in reverse here for Virgo? The Two of Fire is in reverse. The Two of Wands is in reverse because of the Five of Wands, chaotic energy, or people trying to cause issues. Five of Wands is people, energies all over the place trying to cause issues. And then you have the Ten of Swords and someone trying to cause a burden. So I feel like you're going to be this month, stopping anyone and really firm in your own stability. And remember, don't let anyone rattle your emotions, whether it be at work, at home, or in a relationship, because that's where your biggest growth is going to come in, and that's where you're going to find your happiness and stability. That is your message, Virgo. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.